Now, you may remember Bonnie Wright as a brave young Ginny Weasley from the Harry Potter films.
Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go to a bookshop without making the front page.
Leave him alone.
There she is nowadays, though. Instead of defending the boy who lived, she is defending the planet. Bonnie's written a book on how we can all make changes to our lives to be a little bit greener, and she joins us now. Bonnie, thank you so much for coming in. What inspired you to write this book?
Yeah, I think like so many people, a growing concern of our environment and kind of our role within making a better impact on our environment. It was particularly single-use plastics polluting our beaches that I became first aware of. And that led me to work with Greenpeace, and then being inspired by them, kind of really tried to implement changes in my day-to-day life to feel like I was part of the change I wanted to see, rather than kind of slowly wait for big companies and governments to do that.
And I can hear your passion there. And I think there is, a growing desire for many of us to want to make those changes. But it can be very overwhelming, can't it, when you think, gosh, where do I start? And of course, you've now written this book, Go Gently, which talks us through some of the small changes we can all make. Tell us more.
Yeah, I think exactly that. People feel very overwhelmed where to start, or they feel like they'll do the wrong thing, or they need to be kind of this perfect environmentalist. So I was really inspired to write my book, Go Gently, to celebrate the imperfectness that we should celebrate within our action, and that we should all kind of give it a go, and it can be small and manageable, and our capacity for it can change as our lives change from week to week. So I really wanted to celebrate that, kind of making it obtainable and joyful and just realistic for different people with different lifestyles.
We just saw you on a beach just then. You were involved with Greenpeace. They're organising this big plastic count. What exactly is that?
Yeah, so the big plastic count is happening next week, the 16th to the 22nd of May. And it basically means that people in their household sign up to count their plastic waste that they use in 1 week. And they give that to Greenpeace to help strengthen their argument to the government to make bolder action against plastic pollution.
It must really frustrate you, though, hey? You only have to go into the supermarket. It's full of plastic. I mean, do you not think that the corporations need to be taking a stand here?
They do. They need to be, going out of their way to pollute, rather than for us to have so much kind of on our shoulders to feel like we need to be doing the right thing. So it's always that, I think, push-pull between individual and collective action.
Harry Potter, I've got to ask, there was that big reunion at the start of the year. What was it like to see the whole gang again?
It was so fun. I didn't think we'd all be back in a reunion so soon.
And you've grown up.
Yeah, so that was in November we shot that, and it was so lovely to see everyone, particularly, I think, after all of us had been not able to travel as much for the past couple of years to see each other. So it was very surreal and fun.
Great show, wasn't it?
That must have been quite a weird thing, though, because you did a lot of your growing up on the Harry Potter set, didn't you?
Yeah, a lot of growing up. Yeah, reflecting back that week really made us feel like this was a huge part of our lives and so many other people's lives.
Well, it's been lovely to talk to you, Bonnie, and we do wish the best. Go Gently is your new book, and we look forward to getting some tips from that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bonnie.